This is the strongest sign. This is the sign almost no one talks about. This is the sign that shows you you're closer than you think. Right before God gives you something big, He makes your old self feel dangerous. Your old thinking feels toxic. Your old habits feel destructive. Your old lifestyle feels like a trap. Your old comfort feels like a threat. This is when people say, "I don't know what's happening, but I can't stay the same." That feeling is not fear. It means God is pulling you out of the identity that kept you small and pushing you toward the one that can hold what you're about to receive. And the reason this sign hits hardest is simple. You can't walk into a big future with a small identity. Meet Daniel, not a superhero, not a perfect guy, just a normal person. Daniel wanted a big life, got a new level, a breakthrough, but his habits didn't match his prayers. He woke up late, checked his phone before he checked himself, started his day tired even after sleeping enough, skipped small tasks because they were boring, told himself he'd start tomorrow, every day. He wanted discipline but lived like comfort was his god. He wanted confidence but avoided the work that builds it. He wanted opportunity but ran from pressure. And he wondered why nothing was changing. One day, everything hit him at once. He failed a project he thought he'd easily pass. A friend called him out for never showing up on time. His bank account dropped lower than ever. He realized something painful. Daniel wasn't being blocked, he was being exposed. He saw the truth. His life wasn't stuck because of fate, it was stuck because of his habits. And that truth hurt more than all his failures combined. Daniel broke down, not because he was weak. He said, "Why does God keep letting me struggle?" But deep inside, he already knew the answer. He wasn't ready for the life he kept asking for. He had the dreams of a champion. That night, he sat on his bed, grabbed his phone, and opened a blank note. He typed one sentence. And that was the start, not of a miracle, but of responsibility. Daniel didn't try to transform his life in one day. He knew that would fail again. Do the hard thing for just 10 minutes. No emotion. 10 minutes of cleaning his room, 10 minutes of reading. 10 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of learning a skill. 10 minutes was small, but it broke the identity that said he can't stay consistent. Within a week, his brain changed. Hard tasks didn't scare him anymore. Starting became normal. This was his first sign of becoming someone new. Daniel stopped saying, "I need to be disciplined." That never worked. Instead, he asked, "What kind of person would have the life I want?" Then he acted like that person before he felt like that person. If he wanted confidence, he behaved like someone who respected himself. If he wanted opportunity, he behaved like someone who showed up. If he wanted a strong mind, he behaved like someone who doesn't run from discomfort. He worked on identity, not goals, and identity built habits. Habits built momentum. Momentum built belief. Daniel listed the habits he needed: waking early, working deep, managing time, staying focused. But instead of jumping to level 10, he built a micro habit ladder. Level 1. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Level 2. No phone for the first 5 minutes. Level 3. Drink water. Level 4. One task before breakfast. Level 5. Review goals for 1 minute. Each habit triggered the next. And soon, he didn't rely on motivation, that he relied on systems. That's when his old self started to fade. One night, Daniel was tired. His mind whispered, "Skip today. Skip the routine." This was the same voice that ruined his past. The voice that made him comfortable but empty. A few months ago, he would have listened. But this time he stopped. Because he remembered something. Blessings don't come to the version of you that quits. They come to the version of you that pushes. He stood up. He did his 10 minutes, but he followed his ladder. He acted from identity, not emotion. That night, something shifted. Daniel didn't feel proud, that he felt powerful. He realized he wasn't the same person anymore. He was now someone God could trust with bigger things. He had the discipline, the mindset, and the stability to carry what he used to pray for. And soon, opportunities started showing up, small ones first, then bigger ones. Not because God suddenly blessed him, but because he finally became someone who could handle the blessing. Listen carefully. You might be Daniel right now. You might be stuck in old habits. You might be living under your potential. You might be waiting for something big without becoming someone big. You want a sign? Here it is. So here's your challenge, and it starts today. Pick one thing you've been avoiding. Use the 10-minute rule. Act from identity, not mood. Because God is not waiting to bless the person you are. He is waiting for the person you're becoming. And that version of you? It starts today with one small, hard action. You ever notice how your life feels stuck, but deep inside, you know you're meant for more? You say you want a big change, a big blessing, a big breakthrough. Yet your habits look like you're preparing for nothing. You scroll more than you think. You delay more than you admit. You complain more than you correct. And the truth is harsh. You want a big gift from God, but your lifestyle can't carry it. That's where this video starts. Because when God is about to give you something big, something that doesn't match your past, something that demands a higher version of you, He doesn't start with the gift. He starts with the signs. Quiet signs, heavy signs, uncomfortable signs. The kind that expose your weak identity and force you to confront the person you've been pretending to be. And if you watch till the end, you'll see the most powerful part, the final sign that almost everyone misses. It's the sign that tells you you're not being punished, you're being prepared. Let's begin. Sign 1. God removes your comfort when something big is coming. God does not let you stay the same. Your usual escape routes stop working. The things you used to enjoy suddenly feel empty. Your old habits start hurting more than they help. You feel restless. You feel bothered. You feel pushed. This is not a random discomfort. This is a setup. Because God knows you can't receive something big while living small. So He shakes your comfort to wake your discipline. When nothing feels normal anymore, it's a sign your life is being upgraded, even if your mind wants to run back to old patterns. Sign 2. God forces you to face your weak side. You know that part of you that avoids hard things? The part that hides behind procrastination, overthinking, fear, fake confidence, excuses? Well, when God is preparing you for something big, He drags that version of you into the light. Suddenly, you become aware of your flaws. Your laziness feels louder. Your excuses feel embarrassing. Your lack of discipline feels heavy. This isn't shame. This is clarity. This is God showing you the exact identity you must break if you want the life you claim you praying for. He exposes the weakness, not to destroy you, but to force the shift. Sign 3. God redirects your path. Sometimes the biggest sign is this. Something you thought would work fails. A plan you trusted collapses. A person you counted on disappears. A door you were certain would open slams shut. And you get frustrated. You think you're losing time. You think you're being blocked. But this is not a block. This is steering. God is not delaying you. He is rerouting you. He knows where your blessing is. And He won't let you waste your life walking towards something that isn't meant to carry your purpose. When your path changes suddenly, it's a sign your future is being protected, not destroyed. Sign 4. God gives you a new level of loneliness. This is the one people hate, and the one almost everyone misreads. Right before a big blessing, a big change, a big gift, God often isolates you. Not because He wants you alone, but because He wants you aware. Aware of who drains you. Aware of who distracts you. Aware of who slows you down. Aware of who keeps you stuck in the identity you're trying to escape. When people fall off, when you stop fitting into old circles, when conversations feel shallow, when you feel a distance from the world, you're not breaking that, you're evolving. Loneliness is not punishment. Loneliness is separation for elevation. Sign 5. God tests your self-discipline. This is where most people fail. Right before something big enters your life, your discipline gets tested hard. Your old temptations return. Your old habits call you. Your old weaknesses get louder. You feel the pull to go back. This is not coincidence. This is God checking your capacity. Because blessings don't ruin people. Low discipline does. Weak identity does. Small habits do. So God sends small tests before big gifts to see if you can hold what you're asking for. And if you pass these tests, your life changes fast.